Hello, and welcome to Nut Time. This is the second video in the series where we take a nostalgic look back at the various zombie maps in Treyarch's catalogue. In the previous video we discussed Nacht, the first ever CoD Zombies map. Today we're looking at another first, the first ever DLC map, Verruckt. It released as part of the first DLC map pack on the 19th of March 2009. Set in an insane asylum, Verruckt is where we start to see the game mode evolve, both in terms of mechanics and some hints towards storyline. In a similar way to the previous map, Verruckt reuses much of the framework from the multiplayer map, Asylum. This building model also featured in the campaign mission, Ring of Steel. Often regarded as one of the hardest and scariest maps of all time, Verruckt is comprised of several rooms across 2 floors. With very little space to move, this map is about 3 times the size of Nacht. However, camping is still king. This spacing issue, as well as the horrifying ambient sounds, such as screaming patients and maniacal laughter, combine to make a truly frightening experience. Although a very divisive map, in general I'm a big fan of it. I appreciate its challenge and its atmosphere and what it did for the mode as a whole. One element that I absolutely love, but unfortunately never really made it past the first DLC, was the spawn room, or should I say spawn rooms. In Verruckt, the team of 4 is split across 2 rooms, with 2 players in each, with the only way to connect them being through the power switch. I love this aspect of the map. It heightens the tension in those early rounds, as you often designate one half of the crew to search for the power, whilst the other pair stay within the first couple of rooms. Back in the day, this is how I always approached the map with my friends, as it allowed you to set up a nice camping spot right here after progressing through the power room. You had 1 person at the back and 2 at the front, or 3 if you had a 4-man. Keeping the speed cola door closed was essential for this strategy, as it allowed the team to back up without the fear of zombies ever approaching from behind. Speaking of speed cola, this time around you had a little assistance in the form of perks: Juggernaut, Double Tap, Quick Revive, and Speed Cola. These perks worked in a similar way to their multiplayer counterparts. However, just like with the weapons, you had to buy them. Players would spend points in these perk machines dispensing a drinks bottle that enhances the player's abilities.
Yeah, that is the spot.
These machines give the player something more to work towards in terms of setup and progression. These perks couldn't be bought right from the start, however. They required power, which could be activated by a switch in the mystery box room. This switch also activated the electric traps, a new addition to the map, as well as the previously mentioned spawn door, allowing the players to connect for the first time. The mystery box returned from the first map, however with a twist. The larger play space now meant that the box could move if used too many times. If you spin the box and see this teddy bear, that means you're out of luck. Fuck. At this point you will have to find a new location throughout the map. This is a feature that would return in every subsequent map moving forward. This mysterious teddy bear, along with other aspects of the map, started to stir up some speculation online. Writings on the wall had people puzzled, and theories were starting to build about the story and lore behind the mode. The rumour I always heard back in the day was that the zombies were saying Sam, and this is what led the developers to roll with the theory and turn Sam into a pivotal character moving forward. This definitely isn't the place for in-depth storyline information. However, what I will say is that this asylum was a German research facility operated by Group 935, a scientific research group dedicated to the study of Element 115 and its potential applications. The playable characters in Verruckt were 4 US Marines. They were there to rescue an American informant called Peter McCain, who was spying on Group 935. Although much of this story was revealed later, there are a couple of these little Easter eggs on the map. For example, the writings on the wall, which spawned a lot of theories within the community, as well as the teddy bear in the mystery box. This was also the first time we had seen a musical Easter egg. Flushing this toilet 3 times would play Lullaby for a Dead Man. Verruckt was a very interesting map, and a pivotal one in developing the mode. It's very hit or miss for people, but I feel that it often goes a little underappreciated due to its more aggressive zombie mechanics and its limited spacing. However, it did bring some amazing elements to the mode, such as the electric traps, hints toward a deeper storyline, and most importantly, our 4 beloved original perks.
Oh god.
Thank you for watching. The next episode in the series I'll be taking a look back at Shin Onuma, and if everything goes to plan and I can be bothered, there will be 2 videos for each map going forward. These analysis style videos and more of a sort of fun gameplay orientated one. So until then.
Ah, fuck.
Stick around.